That light over there is blinking. I don't like these blind corners. Okay, let's read, I guess, a little bit more. I've been driving for miles and miles and miles and miles. It's night. I'm tired. So tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like this constant moving. Never have, but it wasn't this bad when I was younger. Could sleep in the car while my parents drove. Now I don't have anybody to drive me. Two of them got too caught up in some darker parts of our world. A black library by our old house. They went in and never came out. That's why I can't sleep. Their book. What I learned without trying as I opened the dusty thing, sitting disused as I cleaned out what remained of the attic. Didn't even mean to, and yet here we are. There've been no other cars for hours, this dark stretch of road, my truck all I've known. As I drive along, a halo of red and blue neon forms on my windshield. A bastion in the dark, a tiny diner. I'm not hungry, not thirsty, just tired. All the same, I take the exit as it comes up, pulling up into the parking lot between a beat-up old jalopy and a truck that looks a lot like mine. I hardly feel the cold outside. I hardly feel anything. It's like being trapped in someone else's body, and my things don't feel like they fit right on my muscles anymore. The dinner's just as cold as the outdoors, and they hardly more inviting. The distressed red pleather of a bunch of booths that should have been trashed years ago. Dirty tables, floors buffed into a mockery of cleanliness. Empty but for a man in a heavy coat in one corner and a waitress in the other. The man is standing, the waitress is also standing. They look like prize fighters about to square off. Or they would if they were looking at each other. Instead, I can't see the man's face for his collar and hat, and the woman is looking at me. Seat, sir? I nod. Rough weather out, she says, trying to smile as I take my seat. I can tell I look terrible. Do you know a place where I can get some shut-eye? I ask almost without realizing it. I can't sleep, but maybe I can still try. Not a motel for miles. You can sleep at your table if you want, though. You don't even have to order anything. Thank you. I set my head down on the table and my eyes don't shut. That black knowledge slithered its way from those stained pages and into my brain, and now it grips my eyelids, forcing them wide. The diner is sideways. I'm like this for a few minutes, then there's someone else standing sideways in front of me. That man in the coat, his face is a dark red mass. Sleep deprivation. Tired, buddy? I nod. The table is cold against my numb face. I think we can help each other. He reaches toward my face, laying a hand upon my cheek. There's a flicker, a feeling of warmth that cuts through the fog that swallowed up my head for days. As he withdraws his hand, I see a strip of ragged flesh in it, he brings it to his face. When he lifts his hand again, the flesh is gone. Thanks, buddy. May I take the rest? I nod. The table is cold against my face, and as I finish nodding, he turns my head roughly and grabs at it, pulling away another strip of red. There's feeling. The tiredness becomes more pronounced. He doesn't ask anymore, just takes. Each time his hand comes down, a little part of me leaves, but at that point I don't much care. Take it all. I'd like to rest. The table has turned red, like the seats around us. Time passes, the feeling's gone. Sleep. The man in the coat takes down his collar, and I see my face looking down at me. Tired. He reaches down into my pocket, fishes out my keys. Rest easy, buddy, he says, and something else I don't hear. He's gone. It all is. That seems nice. And there's some garbage there, but I want to... I kind of... I just want to make sure. Okay. 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 Those statues or whatever are not here. At least not in my current periphery. I'm gonna clean out more garbage because it's probably the polite thing to do. And the god of the library will probably be like, yeah, thanks, buddy. Keeping the library clean, even after everything else is messed up. And we'll probably be fine. Except we probably won't. Alright. Just wanted to double check there wasn't anything there. I can't help but feel as if I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Left one room only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news, the path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. 0 chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here though, well, I hope they're useful to you. You're going to need all the help you can get, V. Thanks, V. Anyway. More cleaning. So I can't run any faster than when I'm walking, so at least there's that. I don't like that I can hear things. This just like spits out a random paper again, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's all it does. A random paper that eventually dissipates. Okay. Now, unfortunately, stop making noises. I can't really see my inventory other than this notebook here. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. A, B, A, C, A, B, A. Wait a sec. I wonder if when I picked up that forbidden knowledge, I figured out how some of these went. So I have A, B, and C figured out. Once I get to E, everything should be pretty clear. Okay, this room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Okay. Cannot go in there. Window's locked, but it gives a little when I push on it. I need some way to remove the padlock. Oh. Okay. Same chair from earlier. Vent. Something to vent. Vent, vent, vent. Only reason I'm saying this over and over again is because I think that that's obviously some sort of like thing, you know? Okay, I should have this information. If it's giving me that information, I should have it already. The question is, where is that information located? It's 4 digits. Vent. I have forbidden knowledge. That's nice. That's probably not a good thing to have, though, you know? Ah! There are cameras in here. I didn't notice those before, but there are. Okay, well, with more forbidden knowledge. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the forbidden knowledge is what's giving me the ability to understand whatever it is. So, second word, there. Like, this is probably the word second. First word, there's, bar, fitness. This feels like it's a repeating sentence. Okay. Oh. Hello?
We've given you chances. Ample warning. You proceed, we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head. We swear it. For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
I can't. It's all boarded up. And even if I did, even that was, like, not even there. The only from whence I came is probably the chair. So I don't think that, I don't think you're giving me all the options here. I have a lockpick. By the way, I have no idea, how I got that code. Ah. Something about this room was even worse than the last ones. Before, there might have been an odd feeling in the air, a certain untraceable scent, but at least it felt like somewhere people had been. Here, something's definitely wrong. I can hear something deeper in this room, barely perceptible, crying out in pain. Here goes nothing. I have no explanation for how I got that thing. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh. I do not like any of this. You're still watching me. This is not a nice place to be. Oh, what does my notes say? I think I'm cracking under the strain. I had the strongest inclination to walk into a wall. Okay, so... immediately just slam my face into the nearest wall. I mean, probably not. I'm definitely hearing something. I thought these were eyes. I just keep walking into walls here trying to find the wall that they're talking about. Oh, what's this? Oh. Minister's Doom, Act 4, Scene 3. Open atop the roof of the minister's estate. The minister lies against a statue of a lion, spattered with his blood. A saber hilt protrudes from a gaping wound in his chest. The librarian stands over him, triumphant. And so you finally cease your pathetic writhing. The minister spits up blood. Are you here to taunt me? Or to end this charade? Go on, go on. You've ruined my life, destroyed all I loved. Sever what remains, damn you. Come now, minister. Is there any need for this melodrama? Kill me, damn you. Kill me! Are you pleading for mercy, I wonder, or trying to salvage the last of your pride? It doesn't matter, your reasoning is flawed. What are you? He doubles over, his words lost in a bloody coughing fit. Consider it. Your ties to this world are severed, all earthly connections gone. Had I wanted to kill you, I could have simply stepped into your estate and placed that saber between your shoulder blades. Yet, even now as you still breathe, your wounds non-lethal, or, I should say, non-lethal enough for our sake. Hour? What the devil are you talking about? Forgive me, Minister, but I'm afraid I've misled you. You see, this was never about vengeance. When I met you on your return from City Hall those 3 weeks ago, it was only a few hours after my first visit to the city. What? The tale about the library that I put out of business. A very flimsy lie, I'm afraid. Really, I'm quite amazed you didn't see through it. Oh. And since the truth is coming out in the open, it should be said that the odds were insurmountable from the start. You were never just fighting an individual. I knew it. That maid will hang. That maid is already dead. A half-hearted turncoat is of no use to me. Actually, that is exactly the truth that should come out, Minister. For you see, there is no such thing as me, never was. There is only us. The minister is silent, his mouth hanging open in shocked awe. A madman. Wrong, my friend. Neither mad nor a man. Nor are we here, as you so delightfully put it, to sever you. Quite the contrary. In fact, we want you to join us. The librarian steps closer. We are always in need of fresh, strong minds. Your impeccable business sense and your knack for keeping it from ever sullying your spotless, smiling public face has proven that you are exactly that. My God, get back! Your God is dead, or asleep, or he is somewhere out of hearing, or else he doesn't listen at all. No, no, Minister, my friend. You cannot choose between him and us. There's only choices to come to us, willingly, or for us to take you. The minister's hand darts to his coat, past the saber. In a flash he withdraws a flintlock pistol. I make my own options. The minister fires straight at the librarian's heart, a perfect shot at zero range. When the smoke clears, the librarian still stands. Casually he reaches up to brush the pistol shot from his overcoat. Regrettably, it seems you forfeited your right to choose. The scene darkens as the minister gives a strangled, agonized scream. When the light returns, the minister stands alone. It is only him, the saber, and the blood-stained lion. Library. Get comfortable, Minister. We'll be spending a lot of time together. Ooh. There is? Oh, it's the printer. I see. So we've come in kind of at the opposite of where we normally are? Possibly. Oh, I see. This is a maze. I can hear the screams of the damned in the walls. And there was someone looking at me from over there. Oh, these are all looking at me. Okay. Okay. Before I continue on this way, just double checking, because it wants me to walk into a wall. I just need to find that wall. Oh, wrong turn. Alright. Well, that's not quite helpful. Also, I think I'm looking for tiny books. That doesn't really help much, but I think I am looking for tiny books. Because I clicked on 2 very tiny books. And it was weird. Okay. Let's check our notes. First, there's the librarian. Second word? First word. Second word. Third, fourth. That is right. Walk into a wall. There's a secret path in the dark. Okay, so